Hey Aries, Satnam. My name's Elise and you're watching Satnam Spirituality. Thank you so much for joining me today. Let's get into your reading. What do I want to start? Well, let's start with these guys today. Hope you're doing well. After that eclipse and after, the series of eclipses, the full moon in Aries is coming up on the 17th of October. So this is in your first house. And this is going to bring some sort of culmination or completion awareness. And it has to do with yourself or your body, like really at the core of who you are. So just pay attention. You might be feeling that energy already. The full moon's only a couple days away, usually 3 days before, 3 days after. So like that week span is usually around where kind of like the full moon culminations kind of come in. There's like a building after the first quarter moon, and then after the third quarter moon, it really starts to, the energy starts to kind of drop off and return into that womb space, that feminine womb space, to be reborn. So this whole entire week period is usually kind of where the full moon lands. If the energy is showing up for you personally, double check to see if there's any planets or points at the late degrees of Aries. And this also will be interacting, it'll be squaring the Capricorn, Pluto in Capricorn. So this can bring about a culmination in your career house, and also like with Capricorn, with Pluto being in Capricorn now direct. You might see some movement there in regards to your career. So something has been waiting to be shifted or shuffled around. This might be it for you. So definitely check to see if there's any planets or points around, that 20 to 30 degrees of all of the cardinal signs, which is Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. So take a look into that. Oh, we have the Divine Masculine at the bottom of the deck. So, let's see what else we have here. Oh, and if you could like, share, and subscribe. I'm just starting out my channel, so it'd really help me out, kind of get going on YouTube here if you want to see more videos like this. So we also have fruition, we have trust, and we have self-reflection. Interesting energy here. With the masculine, it's like you're learning how to take charge again, and it's like you see these things coming into fruition, and it's like sometimes seeing is believing, but also believing is seeing. And so you could be having some reflection here around how you surrendering into trust has opened up and made the path easier for you to take direction. And so the masculine isn't necessarily about always taking action. It definitely is about that. But also the divine feminine takes action as well. It's not exclusive to the masculine energy. And so this can be strategizing, it can be planning energy here. And so it's like you've trusted the process and things have come to fruition. It's like you're realizing, I didn't really have to fight that hard in regards to get some of these things as like I did in the past. Just like sitting back, resting has provided you with perhaps a new way of reflecting upon yourself, a new way of seeing the bigger picture. As you can see, this image is just like reflected back upon her ultimately. And so it's like you're seeing also kind of what's hidden, what's in your emotional body. Maybe some of those things are coming up for you right now. All right, let's take a look. It is also, with it being Libra season, the sun is in its fall right now. And so it's things might not be as clear as you want them. It's definitely like the time of harvest. So it's not necessarily about just in the general time of the year. It's not necessarily about going after and getting something new, but it's about like everything that you've done since October of last year, particularly from the spring season, which is your season, from around in March and April. What has culminated over these last 6 months? For Aries, please. Messages for Aries. All right, at the bottom of the deck, we have Scarecrow. Remember that you are not alone. Move with confidence as you are guided. Interesting. So definitely this confidence coming in with the masculine. And it's like you don't have to, maybe there was a part of you that thought maybe other people wouldn't understand, or you did have to go it alone. And now you're seeing that that's not necessarily the case. There's definitely a time of moving in silence, definitely, for sure. But there's also time to call in support, to call in the people around you so that you can have people to bounce ideas off of, potentially just, somebody giving you a pick-me-up one day, those types of things. We also have Coven. I am you and you are me. When we come together, we are all that we seek. And so definitely community building here. And this is just a beautiful, beautiful card. So definitely, maybe you're recognizing or reflecting how when you show up in a different space, other people also show up in the different space. And maybe this is just related to a masculine in your life. It definitely could be, with the new moon being in Libra, which is in your 7th house. It's like maybe there's a new partnership and you're reflecting in and upon like how you want to make this come to fruition, and learning how to like trust yourself more, to not make mistakes, or you're gathering these lessons that you've learned, or as things come up for you, triggers or what have you, you're taking the time to trust yourself, like I said, but to reflect upon how are you showing up in an alignment with how you want to be showing up, or is there potentially some old baggage that was released through this new moon? And maybe this is coming up right now as like kind of a check-in point for universe to say, hey, look, like, did you learn this lesson? That could be a path for some of you. You have Mountain Cabin. There are times when solitude can be healing and enlightening. It's interesting that you're getting these like solitary cards and also the community-based cards here. You have Autumn Equinox. Nothing is whole without the acceptance and acknowledgement of all. And yeah, so just, I really feel like there's maybe this balancing, this harmonizing that you've been doing. And it's like what was reflected back to you, because other people can be the mirror for us. And so how are you reacting to certain situations? Maybe it's everything. Maybe it's a masculine in your life that's triggering you to do this. And it's like maybe your instinct is to retreat into, to be in solitude. And you're learning that doesn't actually serve you, because what you actually crave is like community and closeness with other people. And you keep pushing people away. See, Aries. All right, at the bottom of the deck we have Mahakali. You can trust what is happening now will give way to a new expression when the time is right. That right time will be the best time, when your readiness matches the requirements for success. Attend to your work with determination and hope in your heart. Trust that the divine is taking care of everything else. Your progress is spiritually protected. You also have Gauri Devi, which is check your boundaries and affirm your right to express and receive both kindness and respect. Embrace your softer side and your ability to stand up for yourself. You are a unique being and You do not need to conform to stereotypes. As you relax into your authentic self, the best method to accomplish what is needed shall spontaneously arrive from within. Maybe you haven't felt like you've been treated with respect from other folks. And it's like, now is the right time in order to build the community around you that you want. And this can be a romantic partner, it can be a masculine in your life. It doesn't have to be a romantic one. It could potentially be, you know, a brother, a father, an uncle, a friend, cousin, whatever. You also have Guana Tantrika. It's take strength of spirit not to override inner knowing with social pressures or an inhuman expectation for constant performance. Trust in the shifting cycles to give yourself what you need for well-being. No being benefits when you're at odds with yourself. You have the inner power and capacity to be at peace within your being now. Maybe it has just been a struggle with boundaries here. And it's like, you're, again, like learning how to trust yourself is coming in through this self-reflection. And also, again, through that mirror of other people reflecting upon you. Like, would you treat yourself the way that other people are treating you? Let's take a look and see what your spirit guides have to say. So you've got the Four of Pentacles, the Moon card, and the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is Saturn in Pisces. If you weren't aware, tarot cards are also associated with planets in certain signs as well. Okay, let me just get a few more Aries, please. I feel like there's this message is just incomplete. I feel like there's something hidden here with the moon. Maybe there's a hidden part of yourself, an inner strength that you didn't know that you had. Yeah, and it's like there's this feeling of lack here with the Five of Pentacles, and then also you have adjustment or justice, which is the card for Libra. And so it's like you're walking away from, it's like you were holding on to things and not letting your true self be seen. And it's like you're moving away from that, moving away from this lack mentality and coming into this sense of like inner harmony and trust. And it's like you're finally affirming within yourself that it's okay to be yourself. It's okay to it's okay to have insecurities. It's okay not to be perfect. It's okay that you're moving through something, but that doesn't make you lesser than. And it's like there's this integration of that soul lesson in around, just because you're not perfect doesn't mean that you can't, doesn't mean that people aren't gonna enjoy your company, doesn't mean that you can't enjoy your own company. And it's like you're moving away from that into like this harmony here. Oh, and then there's the Death card, which is Scorpio. So you go from Libra to Scorpio season. And so you have the Death card here. And so there's definitely this transformation that's happening, this rebirth that's happening away from this like lack mentality. Can you tell me more about this? Yeah, what you really want is this Ten of Pentacles. You want your ultimate happiness. You want that stability within your life. And it's like, yeah, okay. You have the Seven of Cups, the Five of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. And it's like there has been a constant questioning around you, and it's like there's this illusion that either is self-imposed or other people have been imposing upon you, or you know, maybe it came from like your upbringing, but it's like there's this maybe it's like you feel like you're too combative. Maybe you feel like you're gonna get pushback when you try to express who you are, and it's about like, you know, you have the right to express and receive both kindness and respect. And so you can be this kind person, you can be respectful of other people, and you also deserve to get that from other folks. So maybe it's a time, and like you're moving into this emotional fulfillment and emotional renewal that leads to this 10 of Cups after the 10 of Wands, the 7 of Pentacles. And so maybe you feel like you've been trying to connect in with people and it hasn't been working out the way that you want it to, and maybe it feels more like a burden than, you know, something that you garner happiness from. And it's like Spirit's like saying, okay, well, be persistent in your pursuit of that. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to, like, these are the people that you're supposed to connect with, are the people that you have been connecting with, but it does mean that if you're craving that sense of community, if you feel like you've been too independent on your own, you don't need to. And maybe it's like this self-protection, and it's like, yeah, like there's been some illusion around it's going to be a struggle to make this change, to go through this rebirth. And really what it is that it's a lack mentality around, you know, I'm not worthy, or this won't fulfill me in the way that I want it to. Let's take a look. I'm going to see what's going on in your social circle. Aries, please. Your social circle. Aries. A lot of cards came out. You have the Assassin, ruthlessness, conviction at the bottom. So pretty heavy energy there. Maybe you feel like you've been outed by a social group. Maybe you've changed and that's why you feel that way, is because you just don't resonate with the people that are around you anymore. And that can be friends or lovers or what have you, whoever you keep company with. You have the Waker, awareness and reflection, 100%, and just coming on this self-reflection. And it's like, maybe you have the Aspirant, ambition, diligence, and setbacks. So it's going to take a couple tries to find this new sense of belonging, and it won't always be the first thing that you come across. It feels like you're longing for this connection here with the Herald, which is small regrets and longing, and the Walker, the unknown journey. And it's like this setbacks, this awareness, reflection, it's like you're very intuitive around the fact that something, like I said, something's off here. And so you're longing for that to be all put into place. But right now at this time, it's like embrace the journey, because as you go through this journey, there's also going to be, because you've changed, doesn't mean that you're like, that's it. You know, there's not going to be any future change. It's over. That box is checked. You will consistently have to change throughout your life, and it's a beautiful thing that we have the opportunity to do that, to create the life that we want, right? With the creatrix, as a creatrix. And so it's about really stepping into this unknown. Maybe you feel like you've always had to have this plan, and maybe that's like you've just been hanging on really tight to that, but it's like you're moving forward with something here. Let me just check. What's this energy? And it's like adventure, say yes to change, jump in. So maybe the illusion and then lifting the veil, question everything, anything unaligned must go. And so maybe these have been some really hard decisions around what's right for you and what's not right for you. And remember that you don't have to tackle it all at once. Let's see. What's incoming? Interesting. 6 of Wands, 8 of Wands, and 9 of Wands. A lot of fiery energy. Justice, 8 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Let's see what else. With the 6 of Wands, it's a quick, this is literally a quick victory that you have been holding out on. You have been going through it, understanding the test of time, you know, being patient. with certain things, ready to continue to fight for what you know that you truly deserve in your life. And it's like you're getting a victory in that, and there's like a good communication that's coming through, a swift change of the energy. What else is coming? Six of Swords and the Tower. Big change is coming, Aries. Big change. And it's like you're moving on mentally, you're moving on emotionally. King of Wands coming here. You're the, again, Justice and Eight of Cups back at the bottom of the deck. So it's like, and then you also had the Justice card here as well. And you also had the Eight of Cups up here, if I remember correctly. No, the Seven of Cups, sorry, there's an illusion. Nope, you did have the Eight of Cups. And so it's like you're moving past this emotionally during this Libra season. I feel like that's going to be coming in here over the next couple weeks once we go to the new moon in Scorpio. I feel like there's going to be a shift in your energy, and it's about like really grounding in, or maybe you're setting up those boundaries a little bit better. So like maybe there's some things that were hidden to you before that are now being revealed to you. Wouldn't surprise me. Okay, let's get a couple messages here. Aries. You have bear embrace, comfort. Bear hugs are the best kind of hugs. Hug a loved one today. So definitely coming back to that conversation around community and building the people that you want in your life around you. You have frisking ferret, enthusiasm. If you can tackle a task with enthusiasm, you'll soon find that it's no longer a task. And white hair, awareness. Are you in tune to your environment? How can you be more aware of the world around you? Maybe you've had some blinders on in terms of certain people in your life or certain situations in your life, and maybe those blinders are just coming off, or blinders about how you were showing up, and this self-reflection is opening your eyes to certain things and how you've maybe been perpetuating certain things within your life. Okay, Aries, thank you so much for joining me today. I will see you in the next video. Sat Nam.